Hello, BookTube. This is the wrap-up to a buddy read with Elena Macrodina. We read Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey. I had read this ages ago. Let's see, it came out in 1968. This is a sixth printing in 1975. This is not my original volume, but it looks just like it, and I probably read it originally, read it about that time. It's a science fiction story, even though it has dragons on the cover and as main characters. Lessa, who you can see there, is our protagonist, and she's surrounded by a pretty strong cast of Dragonriders. And the entire idea is that the colonists who'd originally settled this planet Pern had done so without realizing that an erratic planetary body that orbited Pern, when it got close enough, these spore called threads would drop and they would go after organic matter. And the original colonists did some genetic engineering of a native creature, small creature, and eventually came up with dragons, and the Dragonriders and the dragons would attack the thread and protect the planet. So it's very, very exciting, a fast-paced read. And good characters, so I very much enjoyed it. So it was fun revisiting this. Then, as an early birthday present, I got the ultimate book haul. So I'm going to hold them. I want to do this right. So I'm going to hold them up. The 3 hardbound volumes. All of them are signed by the author. Try to do that without the glare, which is a little hard to do. As you can see, it says TOS at the top, which means the original series. And these are the Voyages by Mark Cushman. So Volume 1 is Season 1 of the television show. These were, they gave me a little bookmark with it. And you see where it's signed by the author. And this goes, it's an entire history of the show itself. So here's the creator, Gene Roddenberry. It goes episode by episode. Here's some designs for the... So if I wanted to go, so here, right on the page I just did, ratings, Nielsen 30 market report for Thursday, April 27th, 1967. So it shows you how Star Trek compared to other shows. I saw other great shows like Bonanza and The Rat Patrol, which I used to love back in the day. So I was amazed to get these. So that's Volume 1. I just could dig into these all day. The bibliography and all that in each of these volumes is unbelievable. So that was the first one. Here's Season 2. There's the author. See if we can do this without... The glare is a bit of a problem. So another one of the bookmarks. Again, signed by the author. These things are absolutely jam-packed. So there's how it starts. So Mock Time, which was episode 34. It's written by the legendary science fiction writer Theodore Sturgeon. Then tells you who directed it, assessments, sound bites, the story behind the story, the script timeline. In this case, a child star who was in it. So it's hilarious. They show an ad. I used to love the Tarzan would be on, and then Star Trek on NBC. So just all behind the scenes stories. It mentions other shows that some of the actors were in and some of the history of that sort of thing. So, a piece of the action. So I didn't mention the first one has a foreword by David Gerald, who, those of you who are into Star... no, that actually is the third one. The second one has one by Walter Koenig, Chekhov. So then here's season 3 with David Gerald doing the introduction. Again, a bookmark, and it's signed again. So this is Jacobs Brown Press, San Diego, California, all 3 volumes. The first edition hardcover is January 2015. And yeah, absolutely just packed. I found out about these with listening to the Star Trek podcast, and the hosts were saying these are what they use to do their podcast when they're discussing Star Trek and make sure they get everything right. So I had found them in paperback, and told my wife I wanted it for my birthday, and somehow she managed to get, for a lesser price than what we saw them originally, the hardbacks and signed. So yeah, this is just great stuff. She found them through the publisher, signed, and she spent $68 for all 3 combined, and then $10 shipping, which to me, for what you're getting for fantastic books, is unbelievable price. So I was very excited. I'll have them right next to me when I rewatch the original series, which is a series that I grew up with. It's the series that I still love the most. If I had to rank the series in the order that I enjoy, and I have not seen the new one because it's streaming on CBS, but the order I enjoy, I would go the original series, then, unlike a lot of folks, I'd pick Enterprise, probably Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, then Voyager. And like I say, I haven't seen the new series and would love to see it. But yeah, that's my book haul, and it's a good one. So we'll put a link down below in case anybody else decided they wanted to get these. I just dropped the bookmark. But yeah, these are fantastic. And like I say, the hardcover. Mark Cushman is a WGA screenwriter, a TV and film director, producer, and an author. Gene Roddenberry took the pitch from Mark for Sarek, the first episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, to prominently include a character from TOS and thereby link the 2 series together. Other TV projects include scripts for Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, and Diagnosis Murder, as well as feature films such as In the Eye of a Killer and the award-winning Desperately Seeking Paul McCartney. Mark co-authored the book I Spy, a history and episode guide to the groundbreaking television series. So this is really, yeah, and again, there he is. And he signed all 3 of these volumes, and yeah, one heck of an early birthday present. And so just thought I'd pop on and mention these. And the Dragon Flight, which I really enjoyed, Anne McCaffrey, the buddy read with Elena Macardina. So thank you, Elena. That was a great fun. So there these are. See if I can do this. And there that is. There that is. You get my meaning. Thank you, BookTube.